Hello comrades, Commissar Bro here today with a game I actually picked up on the Steam Summer Sale. I did promise that I would try to show off at least some of the games that I found on the Steam Summer Sale that were worth buying, and Darkest Dungeon is definitely one of those games. This game is the shit! I love this game! Like, from the aesthetic, the darkness of it, the color palette, the lots of reds and blacks and shit, and you know, the music. Oh, I love the friggin' music. And that narrator. Holy shit. That is one badass narrator. And, yeah, I very, very much enjoy what I've seen so far from the game. So, basically, let's go ahead and get into what this game is. By the way, this is from a company called Red Hook. Just so you guys know. But anyway, the whole idea of this game is you build up a group of heroes. You can see my heroes here on the right. And you are attempting to retake your family's estate from this evil of abominations that have pretty much taken it over. This game tends to focus a lot more on the psychological horrors and the effects of dungeon crawling. Whereas games like Diablo and so on, you just hack and slash through the monsters until you eventually come to some sort of conclusion. This one instead focuses more on when you get through the fighting and you finally get out of the dungeon, dealing with your heroes and their sanity as such, and the diseases that they get from going into the dungeons and on the missions. Like we can see here, Plunknet, my arbalist, basically my archer, has become a flagellant, and town will only flagellate for stress relief, and has become given into dark temptations. However, at the same time, you get positive quirks and stuff like that actually help you out. Like here, Hatred of Unholy, plus 15 damage versus Unholy, blah, 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 blah. So you can see you've got skills, you've got camping skills, these right here is resistances to all sorts of stuff. You have equipment, you actually have resolve levels and so on as well. Plunknet, unfortunately, is not going to be very useful to us on this coming mission, so we're going to go throw her in the penance hall to make her feel better so that she can get some stress relief by whipping herself, right? Right. And we're going to put him in the brothel. That's right. Pleasures of the flesh. A hot bath and pan to make it warmer, please. Yes, you may have that, sir. So, let's take a look. We've got 2 extra spaces. I think in the last mission I actually lost 2 guys. So we're going to need some new guys. I really like the lepers. They're basically like these massive tanks who just, they do, you know, they're really, I don't know, they're really good. I like them. They can take a lot of hit. Chance to turn any miss into a hit. Oh, I like this guy. So we'll pick him up. I didn't even look at him.
This man understands that adversity and existence are one and the same.
Nothing useful. That was just the narrator, by the way. That narrator is so fucking awesome. I love that narrator. A lot of people say, oh, it gets kind of annoying after a while. But I actually very much disagree. I think that it gets better the more I actually hear it. We're going to put Gry on gambling, blah, blah, blah. And we'll put this dude, Montefet, on beer at the bar. This is actually what you spend most of your money. You'll find out very, very quickly that your money does not last at all. At all, it does not last. It's kind of ridiculous, like how fast it goes. So let's actually pick a mission. Here we go. Embarking on a quest at the Darkest Estate. We've got the Ruins, the Warrens, the Weld, the Cove, and the Darkest Dungeon. And those are the 2 regions that I haven't been to yet. I don't think they're in the early access at this point. But you do have plenty to kind of skulk around with in these other areas. And let me tell you, this game is not easy at all. At all. If it wasn't clear about how dark and like dank and depressing it is, it's a bitch. This game is a bitch. Like, one mistake can pretty much ruin your whole team if you're not careful. So that's actually what we're going to do now, is hopefully we're going to be able to set up our team the right way, and we're going to be able to make it out of this stinky hell. We'll do this guy. We'll put Herbard at the front. So we'll have 2 lepers, an oculist, and an arbalist. And like I said, there's a whole bunch of different classes in the game to choose from. When you go in, you have to have food. Your people will need to eat various times. Plus, you can use it to heal your guys if health is very low. I don't suggest it unless you're desperate. Just so you know.
And what better place to begin than the seat of our noble line?
Alright, so here we go. Here we go. Basically, this is the game itself. We've got our group set up in basically different orders. Now, different orders lead to different strategies. You basically don't want the lepers in the rear guard. They're kind of the tanks. They're kind of the melee. You want them in the front if you can get them in the front. Ooh, look, we got a buff. Sweet. All right, we're going to move on. You'll find as you're going through the dungeon random items and loots, and you'll have random encounters. And here we go. We can actually show what the fighting looks like in this game. As you can see, it's turn-based. Think kind of like the classic Final Fantasy types, or that type of stuff. And let's see, what are we gonna do to this obelisk guy? We're gonna actually, you know what? We're gonna do the abyssal artillery. Yeah! That's right. That's right. Calling the dirt powers, man. And we're gonna chop this bone rabble dead. I love this dude right here. Dervil is that is like my favorite character in this entire game. He is a friggin' monster. And there's different colors, and pretty much all the models are pretty much the same,
As the theme
except for for each of the different classes. It would be cool if they could change them up a bit. I get why they're like that, because don't get too attached to your heroes. It's just like XCOM or any other roguelike game where your heroes will die very easily. They will be gone, and when they're gone, you do not get them back. So yeah, I mean, you got a lot of stuff to deal with there, and we're going to kill this bug first. Bring him down. We can use. Oh shit! We just got a crit hit on us.
Really?
Oh, that's a lot of damage. No! Stop it! Stop hitting Corbett. You're all right, Corbett. You're all right. Ignore them. Well, that didn't do as much damage as I was hoping it would. All right then. I guess we'll have to. Damn it! Ah, we missed. Shit. One more hit and he's already down at death's door. Alright, we're gonna have to heal him. I can't let him die. Damn it. Damn it. Axe blade. Alright, well, yeah, it's not that bad. Alright. Come on, we got this, guys. We got this. Just one more hit on him. One more hit on that bone defender. Oh no, he's at death's door! Oh no!
Becoming unwound.
So basically what happens when one of your heroes gets at death's door, which is what just happened, is when a character falls down to 0 health, pretty much they can die immediately from one more hit, or they could kind of get like a second wind. It's kind of random, and there's not a whole bunch you can do about it except for pray for the best. Oh, look at our archer get that crit hit. Beautiful, fucking beautiful. Level 8. Level 8 then. Yeah, that's right. Shoot at the obelisk now that you see that she's actually a threat. Yes, bitches. There we go. And Dervil brought down the bone defender in the front. So we're going to bring Corbett back one place. We don't want them to get hit again. Now, if you actually want to see like where your attacks can hit, if you see right here that little tooltip that pops up when you hover over an attack, basically the two yellow or the two whitish kind of whatever, bleach, beige, whatever, you get what I'm trying to say. Those, and the two red ones are obviously your two enemies. So it shows you where you can attack, who you can attack, and even when you're looking at the stats screen, it shows which positions a certain class is best at fighting in. A lot of times you want to play it safe and put them where they suggest them to go. And even like me, I fight purely, I guess I kind of figure it out though, in all honesty. Like I change it up from time to time. Sometimes I will have him in the second row. Sometimes he's more useful there, but more often than not I keep Corbett in the back. Sometimes I keep the Arbalist in the third position, and so on and so forth. You know, it's pretty obvious where you should put these guys. And it's kind of like, you know, experimenting around to see what you can find is the best position to actually put your dudes. So, yeah. Like I said, and honestly, the biggest thing I like about this game is I love the art style, the music, the aesthetic. It's so dark, it's so dank, the artwork is beautiful, the combat is fun. Like, the music is dark and just, you know, freaky. It's great. They really did a great job with this for a developer I've never even heard of. Not like that's surprising. There's lots of developers nowadays that are coming about the woodworks. But it's always good to see a game that's actually worth your money, especially an early access game that, even though it's nowhere near being done, it's already clearly, you know, not a piece of shit. Which, unfortunately, a lot of games, a disturbing number of games nowadays, pretty much are. So yeah, this game has definitely impressed me, and I very much like what time I put into it so far. It's too much fun, and it's great. It's great. I mean, I could sit here and like kind of kiss its ass all day, right? I could. Hey man, you know, don't count me out on that one. Let me tell you something. All right, Jesus Christ, our archer has to get this guy. Come on, come on. Boom, there we go. All right, we brought him down to only 2 guys in 1 turn. Nice. Nice. Oh, what a little paltry bayonet lob. I don't know who should... I guess we'll try to kill the bone if it... No. Maybe I shouldn't have. Damn it, my heal's not healing anything. No, it made him bleed. See, that's... When you're playing around with the occult style guys, it's kind of interesting because a lot of their powers and moves and shit are actually, they can be bad if you're not careful. So you have to be very careful about what you do. Like when you try to heal especially, like it could backfire against you. Now like my guy's bleeding and he didn't get healed at all. So yeah, there's drawbacks and benefits to everything when it comes to the occult style. But look at that, boom. I just got 12 health out of that, just, you know, out of that heal, so that's a big health. I always try to have an occult guy with the group because if you have the weird reconstruction, which is that move, it's pretty much the best healing spell in the game by far, from what I've seen anyway. Like you can get higher heal spells with other people, but I haven't seen it heal like up to 12 and 14 numbers like that one does. It's generally like 3 to 5 in the lower tier levels. So, yeah, that's just what I've seen so far. But anyway, I think you kind of get the gist of what this game is and how much I like it, because I very much do like this game. This was well worth... I think I paid like $15, maybe even less. And, yeah, this is worth every single dime. Like, and it's very... Because it's very simply and easily played, it's mostly about the tactics you use in the combat. You know, it's very easy to pick up and learn. But it does take a while to kind of figure out, well, what's the best combination? What should I go in doing and what should I do? So, you know, it makes for a different gameplay just about every time you play it. And, you know, it's cool. I like it. I don't really know what else I can say past that point, aside from the fact that I like it. But anyway, this has been Commissar Bro playing Darkest Dungeon. And oh shit, my guys were just surprised by some freaking spiders. Oh, you dirty spider bastards. Well, anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna try to struggle past this fight. Damn it, it does. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time.